Hello gamers, it's Danny4842 here back again with another episode, and today is a very special video I'll be showing you guys, and I'll be taking you guys outside my game room and into the Nintendo World Store in Rockefeller Center. It's actually located in New York City. If you guys are ever wondering, it's actually on 10 Rockefeller Plaza. It's on 48th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. So I thought it would be pretty interesting to show you guys this Nintendo themed store where they hold a lot of the unique products that's only available to that store. And it's a pretty cool environment that I thought you guys would enjoy. So until then, I'll give you a tour and I'll talk to you again soon.
Alright, through the magic of editing, we are instantly transported to Rockefeller Center in front of the Nintendo World Store. Now, I just want to give you guys a brief introduction to what you expect when you first walk into the store. And as you already see, that there's already augmented reality cards that are onto the floor. And what you can do is you use your Nintendo 3DS to make some augmented reality displays of your favorite characters. And what we have here is some Nintendo 3DS game kiosks that you can try some latest games. That's pretty cool. Moving along, we can see some accessories that are available for you to buy. Some cases, protective cases, in various shapes and forms. So, I mean, these are not very rare. You can find them anywhere, but it's pretty cool to have it in one place. You have some toys as well, some figurines like the Mario Nintendo DS holder. So that's pretty cool to have and to buy. Here we go, some more cases, some hard shell cases for Nintendo DS. And yeah. So, and also what we have here is some various Nintendo DS games. You can see that Nintendo is pretty much kind of phasing out the games that they have here in terms of selection. So, I mean, it's there in case you're interested, but it doesn't look like any games of interest for me. Here we go, it's Nintendo 3DS games. We have some pretty cool selections like Super Street Fighter 4, and then Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, of course. And there's some more various Nintendo merchandises that's available. So these gums and candies, especially that Zelda theme mint, pretty cool. Now, I just want to give you guys a brief panoramic view of the store. As you can see, it's pretty lively. It's pretty bright. The people who work there is pretty cool, so you should actually check them out and just talk to them. It's pretty nice to get to know them. Now, what we have here is the Nintendo DS Circle. You can just try some of your various games. Moving along, we can see that we can go up the stairs. There's 2 floors, and you already can greeted to see that they pretty much decorated all the way up. And we can give you another panoramic view of the first floor before I head up, and that's where all the fun begins. You can see that you have a picture here at the Nintendo World Store. Photograph, anything is always welcome. You can see here that they decorate the elevator with the Donkey Kong themed wall display decals, I should say. And these decals you can actually purchase. You can see here they call it wall graphics. They cost $75 in case you're kind of wondering. And they have a Donkey Kong, like I said, and also Super Mario Bros. Themed wall decals. So if you guys want to make your room look like a level from those games, you can check those out and just buy those. What we have here is that's pretty cool. I thought it's actually the Triforce from the Zelda series. That's pretty nice to see. And this is actually the area where you can just try various games, and actually have a selection choice on the screen that you can pick various games. Like right now, this guy is playing Kirby, and I'm not sure what that game is, but please tell me if you guys pretty much know what that is. That's of course Smash Brothers Brawl. And if you can see here briefly, that's the menu selection screen that you can actually choose what kind of games that you like to try out before buying. This is where this is a section where you can buy some games here. They have a decent sized selection. I mean, it's not every Wii game that's available, but at this side here, I wasn't really interested in the games that was available. But as you move along, it gets better. As you see now, you could get into like Super Mario Bros. Wii, Brawl, Zelda, Metroid, Donkey Kong Country Returns. That's pretty much my favorite game from last year. That's pretty cool. So moving along here, we have this large area where I actually had to scare the kids away where they were playing Just Dance 3, and so I can record this for you guys to see it without any obstruction. And you go greeted to this Zelda decal on the wall, and it's pretty cool. It gives you a little brief history of the Zelda series, and You can here again, like I said, you can try various games. Moving here along, and we could see that this is one of my favorite areas in the store, and this is actually the museum, pretty much what the Nintendo World Store is known for. You can already see that it's already greeted with the Hanafuda cards and the Famicom, which Nintendo started their history. And you can see some various objects that you're pretty much familiar with. Rob the robot, and this is pretty interesting. Is the of Game Boy that was damaged during the Gulf War, and it was actually due to the bombing of a barracks. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now we have some various versions of the Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, variations that they released throughout the year. I thought that was pretty nice for them to display. And here we have some Club Nintendo rewards, and these are not rare, but you can get a glimpse of what you can get if you buy some Nintendo products and register them online. Of course, you saw that figurine I have. That's actually from last year. Moving along, this is one of my favorite sections of the store. It's actually they change this periodically based on the theme that they want to promote. And this is the Legend of Zelda 25th anniversary display. And what we have here is some various games and artwork, player's guides that pertain to Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess. And that's, you see there is the I think it's 1/17 scale of the Hyrulean sword and shield. I actually have that in my collection. I haven't showed you guys that yet. I just got that recently. What we have here, of course, is some more various games from the series. Is Ocarina of Time, some toys, and here we go is the Majora's Mask, some soundtracks pertain to the game. That is some of the figures that they sell. It's quite pricey. I'll just let you know later on what you can expect to pay if you want those kind of figures for your collection. And this is the game that started all. It's the original Legend of Zelda and also the Adventures of Link. That bag right there you see is quite rare. I've never seen that in a while before, and I thought that was pretty neat to see that in person. What I have here now is some manga from the series. And what we have here, that's actually a T-shirt. It's from the King of Games company. And if you never knew that Miyamoto actually wears shirts from the King of Games company. They make shirts for various video games related. And if you ever wondered to buy one, it's actually $70 worth if you convert from the yen to the dollar. So that's pretty expensive. Next we have here is another figure that's available. Is Zant from the Twilight Princess. And what we have here now is some various magazines showcasing the history of Zelda. That hat is actually available in the store in case you're interested in it. Now moving along, we're on to the Zelda portable games, and we have here some maps displayed from the Oracle of Ages and Season games, and that's actually the games itself. You can see we have also the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX. Some various magazines, classic magazines that showcases some strategies and reviews for the game, I believe. And here is as you can see, is the Game Boy Advance Sp. It was signed by Shigeru Miyamoto, so I thought that was pretty cool to see. Here you go. We have some more games like Minish Cap, and we have some Phantom Hourglass, some plushies from of Link. And I think that's pronounced as Gashapon. Those are small figures that you actually you can buy and put them together in these capsules that you open, and you can see what kind of prize you get. In this case, would be those various figures. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's actually available to purchase. I did purchase like maybe 2 of them, and I'm still yet to open them up. Now here we're moving on is actually the merchandise section of clothing that's available, pretty much exclusive to the store. I haven't seen these outside in a while, so it's pretty cool. So you can actually buy some various Mario, Zelda themed shirts. I haven't bought one yet. I've been browsing. In case you're wondering, it's actually I think it's around $20 per shirt. So just keep in mind if you're buying 1 or 2 shirts, you can pretty much build up pretty quickly. I thought those tote bags are pretty nice. Pretty much when I'm in here, I pretty much want to buy everything, but of course that's not going to be the case because I won't have any room for games. That's the most important thing. Here, moving on, we have some hats. If you pretty much know New York City around this time, it's actually pretty cold, so come around, you want to make sure to bundle up, especially during the Christmas holiday season. It's crowded and it's pretty chilly out there. So we have moving on. We have some various plushies. Of course, is from Boos and Goombas, and of course Big Bowser. Here we have some hats. I really like that Mario hat. It's pretty cool, I think, and especially that classically trained hat. I actually think I might get that one for one of my friends' birthday. So I'm looking forward to buying that. Here we have some small plushies that I think you can hang, actually like in a car. I'm not sure exactly how you hang that. Here we have some bed sets, twin size, full size, you name it, they have it. If you pretty much really hardcore into Mario, you can buy that and sleep in the Mario theme bed. We have here some I Love New York Mario theme T-shirts, and those are plushy keychains there. And we have some various posters for $7. Here, moving along, this is another section where they have some figures and magazines and posters. Especially like you can buy a Nintendo Power, and those are those balls actually the gashapon that I mentioned earlier. So that's there to buy. What we have here now is some mugs, some Link, Metroid, Donkey Kong, and Luigi mugs. I'm actually looking into buying that one right there with all the Nintendo characters. That was briefly on the screen. Here now we're to the big figures. I do have one from my girlfriend. I know she didn't get it here, but if you watch my previous videos, you know that I have one of those big Mario figures. So that's pretty neat to have. Now moving along, still some more figures. That's actually the Mario Galaxy series figures. They periodically change those types around because of different games that comes out. So that's if you build a collection of figures, this place will pretty much have all of them eventually. Now we have some chess, and they actually have, if you look at the bottom, it's Monopoly Mario theme. So that's pretty neat to see. Some puzzles. They have a Jenga. So if you build, it's like a Donkey Kong Jenga theme game, the board game there. Those plushies, you can actually squeeze on them, they make sound. So that's like a good to give it like a little. I have a niece that I might think of getting that for him. So that's pretty cool. Here we have some party items, pretty much like plates, cups, and napkins. Someday you will look back and like, if you actually hold these onto a collector's item, that'd be pretty neat. But I'm pretty sure people will buy that to use. Here, moving along, we have some Skylanders figures. If you watch Meeting Flipper, he'll tell you all about that game. And here we have some various controls and accessories for the Nintendo Wii, different colors. They even have some skin decals, I believe that's how they call it, for the controller. They have a wireless Wii sensor bar. So here, this is actually one of the pretty cool sections where they have the figures that I mentioned earlier. It's made by a company called First 4 Figures, and you can see that there's a Zelda figure here with Midna and Wolf Link for $330. So that was pretty expensive to see, but it was really nice. It's actually, the camera doesn't do justice. You actually have to see it in person to appreciate how detailed and beautiful these figures are. That's a figure of the Runia. That's actually pretty decently priced considering the other one's $230. That's $155. So I might get one of these one day if I can. I think I'm in the mood to start spending. Now what we have here is a figure of Dark Link. So he's a character that you can kind of see from Ocarina of Time and Link's Awakening from the NES. So that's pretty cool. This has come to a conclusion of our tour for Nintendo World Store.
Well, gamers, I hope you enjoyed this in-depth look of the Nintendo World Store. It's a pretty unique store, and I hope you guys can see that why I like it so much, and it's a place that I actually visit frequently here and there. Before I end off this video, I want to show you guys what I got from that store recently, and that's actually the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I've been playing a lot of this game recently, and I must say it's a really awesome game. my top, one of the best Zelda games of all time for me. So that's pretty neat. And also when I got this game, they gave me a pretty cool bonus. It's actually this poster here. It's actually limited to only 2,000 made. So it's actually numbered here. So I thought that's pretty neat to show you guys what I got with this game. So that's pretty cool. Lastly, I just want to say that this store does have memories for me. I do meet a couple of YouTubers here and there over the years, and believe it or not, I actually met Pete Dora one time last year when I went to the Mario 25th anniversary celebration, and we took a picture together. By the end of this video, I'll be giving you a montage of a couple of photos that I took at the store, and you'll see me with Pete Dora, one of them. And I hope you guys check that out. So guys, I hope you like what you saw. Please leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.